An unprecedented new consciousness is transforming the entire human species. A new world is being born. The old world is disintegrating. Both worlds now call to you. Do you want to live in gratitude, patience, contentment, and awe of the universe? Or in anger, worry, overwhelm, and despair? This podcast will help you choose joyfully and effectively. Welcome.
I'm Gary Zukav, and you've been sending me some wonderful questions, and I've picked one to answer for you now. And here's the question. It says, I have a child who's 8 years old now and had an intrauterine stroke and was born quadriplegic. At times, and especially when he's sick, this is complex and overwhelming to say the least, and I've self-medicated with cannabis for many years. But I do want to change this self-destructive behavior. I recently was introduced to the idea that I am not a victim. What a wonderful idea. And it's a powerful idea because it is an accurate idea. You were not and never have been a victim, but there are parts of your personality that look at your experiences as the experiences of a victim. This is a perfect case. A child that had a stroke before it came out of the womb, and it came out of the womb quadriplegic, and now 8 years later, the mother is overwhelmed with the complexity and the difficulties of her life. It's easy to say, I'm a victim, because I didn't ask for this child. The question is, what are you going to do with the experiences that this child has brought into your life? One thing you can do is look at your circumstance from a larger perspective, an impersonal perspective. This child is more than a tiny person. It's more than a personality. It is a soul that has incarnated into the earth school. It is a soul that has chosen to come into your family. It is a soul that you have an agreement with prior to its incarnation and perhaps prior to your own. It comes bearing gifts. Many people, before they have a child, ask for a special child. I don't know if you did or not, but you got one. You've got one that is bringing to you enormous possibilities, enormous growth potential that will lift you out of your life as it has always been if you choose to accept those opportunities and use them to grow. And by that, I mean this. The experiences of overwhelm that you have are painful and they appear real. They are real in the sense that they hurt, and they hurt a lot, and they're continual. But as you begin to recognize these kinds of experiences, not as coming from the unchangeable ground of your being, but from parts of your personality that originate in fear, then you can recognize that you're able to change these parts of your personality. I'll say that again. You can change these parts of your personality. But here's the thing. That doesn't mean that when you feel overwhelmed or confused, or you feel as though you want to have some cannabis, or you want a drug, or you want alcohol, that feeling is going to go away, or that craving is going to go away just because you don't want to have it. It won't. It's there so that you can experience somatically, that means in terms of the physical sensations in your body, what the experience of fear feels like when it comes to you as overwhelm and stress, so that you can become very familiar with it and challenge it by not acting on it. What does that mean? It can mean so many things. It can mean that you walk by the stream. If there's a stream near you, it means you can chant. It means you can go to buy something that you need. And when you need, be aware, be conscious. Don't use shopping as a way to distract you. Don't use anything as a way to distract you from the pain that you're feeling when you frustrate the need that a victim feels to be a victim. Instead, experience it, and while you're experiencing it, reach for the most healthy part of your personality that you can. The part that is grateful, appreciative, patient, caring. And if you feel that you can't possibly reach such a place, then imagine what it might be to feel grateful for your son, to look at the gifts that he's brought into your life, to look at the opportunities for potential that stretch before you, with him, through him, because of him. When you look at him as a great soul like yourself, you'll see him differently, and you'll see yourself differently. So I support you 100% in looking at your son as a soul who has, like you, entered the Earth School voluntarily. And his life, like yours, is a dramatic act of spiritual responsibility. You have deep connections, you know that, but perhaps you can begin to look at how deep and how real and how rich and how wonderful and complex and powerful those connections are. And as you do, and as you begin to see them, you will lose all sense of victimhood, and that will be replaced by a sense of unending gratitude and appreciation and joy.
Join me next time to explore the epic transformation of human consciousness that is reshaping our species and your part in it. It may surprise you. I'm Gary Zukav.